Happy day, M.O.P. Warm greetings from the Student Ministry of Health and Hygiene, M.O.P. SANSAD 2025-26. We are back with another guest under our series, Expert Talks, under our flagship In Sync campaign centered on menstrual and mental health, reflecting our commitment to fostering awareness, education, and open dialogue on these vital aspects of overall well-being. We are privileged to have with us today an eminent expert in the field of yoga, whose insights will add great depth to our understanding of this important subject. I am Vanisha, Minister, Student Ministry of Health and Hygiene 2025-26, and on behalf of the Ministry, it is my pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished guest. We have Ms. Jothy Manoj with us, a highly qualified educator and wellness professional holding a BSc and B.Ed degree along with specialized Montessori training. Expanding her expertise into holistic health, she earned a postgraduate diploma in yoga and naturopathy from Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University. Further cementing her standing as a yoga specialist, Ms. Jothy completed a yoga therapy teacher training course from the International Yoga Academy, accredited by the Yoga Alliance USA, and holds a certificate course in chakra healing. We welcome you to M.O.P. Vaishnav College for Women, ma'am.
Thank you, Vanisha, for having me here. It's my pleasure to be a part of the initiative that you've taken. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. So before we begin, I would like to mention that the questions we have prepared today voice out the concerns of the student community, ensuring that the session remains both relevant and meaningful. Ma'am, how does yoga help in the physical and mental well-being of an individual?
Yeah, so first to start with, what is yoga? Yoga has been a scientific, it has been a philosophical science which has been practiced for ages, for thousands of years in India. Right? It was started by Patanjali Guru, who wrote the Yoga Sutras and formulated all the different aspects of it for our well-being. So yoga is a Sanskrit term which means union of the body, mind and soul. So in present days, what we see yoga is only the physical aspect. It's like one of the exercises that we do. But yoga is much more beyond all those things. It helps us in our physical well-being, in our mental well-being, and also it takes us through a spiritual path, which is the ultimate goal of any human being. See, once you're spiritually inclined, then the rest is magic. You will be able to control your mind, your body, everything. So when it comes to the physical aspect of it, practicing yoga on a regular basis helps you with your muscle flexibility. Your body becomes more flexible, more agile. Your bones are much more stronger. You feel, very active, energetic throughout the day. The main thing is it keeps you more grounded. And see, the basic thing which we do in yoga is the alignment of the spine. So spine, is a main object in our body which controls every other aspect. So when the spine is not properly aligned or it's not in sync with the other parts, you get a number of diseases. So the spine alignment, the erect spine is the first thing which we look at. So it helps in different ways. This is the physical aspect of it. So when you come deeper into it, as you keep practicing, you will be also able to feel the internal organs which are being massaged. So massage, is activation. So basically when you do certain postures where your body is either doing a forward bending or a twisting pose, you're basically, activating those organs inside. So that aids in digestion, respiration, it helps in regulating your heartbeat. So overall, you have a complete solution to your physical well-being. When it comes to the mental aspect, your mind. So mind is the one thing which all of us, feel is related to the external factors. We don't give much thought to our internal self. What actually triggers outside is what easily makes us either balanced or go haywire. So when you practice yoga, the mind is much more calm and relaxed. So there are asanas, pranayamas, and you have a meditation. This is a basic I'm saying. Yoga is much more than that, but for a beginner, asanas, pranayama and the meditation aspect is something which all of us need to practice. So when we do the pranayama, it helps us in the intake of oxygen, which is very, very relevant for every cell. Our body is made up of millions of cells.
Yes.
Every cell needs oxygen. So when the proper oxygen amount is there in our body, It helps every single part of our body to function at its optimum level. So it's the same thing which happens to our mind. So when you breathe in, when you take a deep breath in and you breathe out, that slow breathing helps in relaxing our mind. When your mind relaxes, the hormones which are released is much more in a regularized manner. So it helps us in regulating our mood swings. It gives us a better focus on many things that we do. Meditation practice helps us in concentration and focus. So you will be able to take better decisions. Nothing around you will, trigger you. So you are more in control of yourself. You're more in control of your emotions. So basically, I would say practice of yoga is a complete solution to a proper healthy living.
Okay, that's wonderful, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the yogic perspective on menstrual cycle and how does yoga tie the physical symptoms of the cycle to emotional or mental well-being?
Okay, so when it comes to the menstrual cycle for females, scientifically what science says is menses is when the egg is released by the ovary and it cleanses along with the uterine wall. It's the blood which flows out. So as per the yogic perspective also, see, we have different in yoga we have certain pranas which we call the energy channels. These energy channels circulate in different directions. There are 5 different pranas. We won't go into the depth of it. The basic things which we need is, one is the downward prana, and then you have the upward prana, and then you have another one which is the samana prana, which flows all over the body. So whenever you have anything which has to do with elimination of waste or any toxic material which is accumulated in your body, it is to do with the apana prana.
Okay.
So menses cycle is related to the apana flow in your body. So it is considered as a period when the toxins are removed. Your pent up feelings, your negative energy, that is all getting discarded from your body. So this is something where it gives you a chance to rejuvenate yourself, a new fresh, life for you. So every cell in your body gets a new life. So mostly you would have noticed when you have your periods, you might be feeling low, you might be having
Yes,
mood swings.
definitely.
But when your periods are over, you feel a lot more energetic. You feel a freshness in you. That is what happens as per the yogic perspective. So it is the removal of the doshas or the pent up energy, the negativity which is there, which is being eliminated from your body. So when that flow is in a normal way, so you will not have any issues, any problems with your periods flow. It is something which has to happen. See, like every cell it dies, a new cell is formed. So every energy, every pent up feeling has to be released from your body for you to feel better. So as per yogi perspective, it is like giving you a new energy, a new self. This is a time when you have to introspect into yourself, a time for you to think about yourself, your values, you think more about your well-being. So time for yourself.
So that is definitely a new perspective, ma'am. Thank you for that. From your experience, what are the most effective yoga practices, that is poses or breathing, etc., for managing general stress or anxiety? And how does the focus on breath, that is pranayama, specifically help someone shift out of this flight or fight state, ma'am?
Okay. So stress, depression, anxiety, these have become common terms in people these days.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? You find even a school kid who's talking about stress. I'm stressed, I'm feeling anxious, there's depression. So all these, I feel it's more happening these days because of the external, the pressure which is there around them. So we can't control what's happening around you, but what you can control is your own self and how you react to those situations. So when you come to this, I feel, of course, asanas do help, but pranayama does wonders. So see, when you are stressed, you would have noticed that you tend to breathe fast,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So when you're angry, see, stress, anger, all these are negative emotions which are related to each other. So it is all correlated also. So your breathing rate becomes more, your heartbeat increases. Sometimes you start palpitating. You're not in a proper frame of mind. You can't think properly. Your mind is clouded. All these are the results of stress and the anxiety. So stress and anxiety are just the external terms. What happens within your body during these times is what causes these things. So there are certain hormones. You've heard of endocrine glands, right? Which secrete hormones. So there are certain hormones which are triggered in your body when you go through stress. So your body is always constantly there by your side. See, your body is always helping you. The internal organs are always there helping you. So when it finds that there is some danger, it secretes some hormone which will help you fight, because okay, the brain will tell, okay, this person is undergoing some problem, so maybe we need to protect that person. So that is why these hormones are released.
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline, exactly, yeah. So that is located in the kidney, but the main function of it is from the brain. You have a hypothalamus and pituitary gland which help in releasing those hormones. So when it signals, when it finds that something is wrong, the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland come into play, and they secrete a hormone into the adrenal gland. So the adrenaline, it secretes certain hormones which causes all these symptoms. So it is making you ready to, as you said, fight or flight. So either you have to fight it or you have to run away from there. For that, you need a lot of energy. So that is why your heartbeat goes up, your palpitation, all those things happens. What you need to do is relax. Okay. So main thing is pranayama. So you need to take in slow, deep breath. Okay. So regular practice of pranayama will definitely help. But for a beginner, when you are in a situation, what you need to do is take in slow, deep breath, calm yourself first. When you are in a situation like that, you will not be able to think, you will not be able to react with the right decision. So breathe slowly and focus on your mind, the breathing patterns. What it does is it activates the parasympathetic nerves which are there. There is a nerve called the cranial nerve or the vagus nerve. That is important for you to calm yourself. And the hormones which are released, cortisol, you must have heard of cortisol, which is the main, killer these days.
Yes, ma'am.
So the level of cortisol is also reduced when you continue pranayama for a long time. Along with that, meditation also helps a lot. And regular pranayama helps the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland to regulate its flow of, it will stop, producing the hormones which will aggravate the adrenal to produce hormones.
Okay.
So basically, see, you've watched the movie of Amir Khan's, where every time he keeps saying all is well, all is well.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So basically, what are you doing when you're in a in a state where you panic? You just need someone to calm yourself. You have to
Definitely.
do it for yourself.
Okay.
You can't always have an external help. So you need to calm yourself by saying yes, all is well, all is well. This is just by saying all is well. What you're doing, you're calming yourself, making yourself feel more relaxed. So that is it. So pranayama and meditation definitely work wonders in doing this. There are certain pranayamas which I would suggest for that, which is Nadi Shuddhi, which is activating the right and the left brain. See, yoga science divides the body into two parts: the sun and the moon, which is like yin and yang. Whatever the terminology doesn't matter. So one side will help you to calm and keep it more cool. The other side is for you to be a little active. So Nadi Shuddhi pranayama is basically when you balance both the left and the right side. So it keeps your whole system in balance, and also it helps you to feel yourself more comfortable and calm and more relaxing. And the other thing is Brahmari. Brahmari is the humming sound, the bee humming sound. So that also helps in relaxing the nerves. The tiny neurons and nerves which are there within yourself. It helps in relaxing those nerves. So Brahmari, Nadi Shuddhi, these are the things which I would suggest for beginners to start doing it.
Okay, ma'am.
So it will definitely work wonders, and I can vouch for it. You will feel a lot composed, and you will be able to take decisions. You will not react immediately to any such situations when you are in a when you continue doing these things.
Yes, ma'am. As per the topic of stress and anxiety, I wanted to know if it helps with panic attacks as well. So is there any specific breathing technique in yoga which helps with panic attacks?
What do you mean by panic attack? Is it related to any
sudden stress and the amount of like...
Yeah, see, panic attack, if it is related to anything which is happening around you, someone has told you something and then you feel perturbed, then yes, definitely you can, because you are in control of your situation. When you practice this, you know how to react. You will not just take, rash decisions just like that. So you know how to control yourself. There will be hundreds of people around you telling so many things, but you know yourself much better than the others. So you are in control. That is what I said. Yoga helps you realize yourself. It is about self-realization. You know who you are. You don't need a validation from others.
Yes.
So it definitely helps you in calming yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
It needs a lot of practice. It's very easy said, but regular practice is required. But it can be done. It's not impossible.
Okay. We will now be proceeding to the demonstration of a few of the yoga poses recommended. Ma'am, if there are any restrictions health-wise, please let us know.
Sure, we'll do that. Namaste. I will be demonstrating a few basic yogic postures which can be practiced on a day-to-day basis, and once you excel in it, then maybe you can move to the advanced level. So let's get started. Always start with the warm-ups. We will be doing maybe 2 repetitions, but it will be better for each one if you practice at least 5 to 10 repetitions of each if you're a beginner. So let's get started. We start with the neck movement. Move your head up, chin down to the chest. Once again, look up, chin down to the chest. So repeat it 5 times. Now turn your head towards your right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Repeat it 5 times. Now rotation. Rotate your head clockwise 5 times. Slowly, do it as slow as possible. And anti-clockwise 5 times. Please do it slowly. Okay? Now we move to your shoulders. Move your shoulders clockwise and anti-clockwise. Please repeat it 5 or 10 times. Now move your hands up, alternate up and down, up and down. Repeat it 5 or 10 times. Now sideways twist. Spread your leg, keep your hands this way at right angle and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't move your feet. Feet is firm on the ground, and you just move your hands sideways. Next, take your hands up. 4. Bend sideways. To the right. The other side. To the left. Stretch your hands up as much as you can. Come back. Keep your hands on your hips and let's do a hip rotation. Complete hip rotation. 5 times clockwise and 5 times anti-clockwise. Now hands on your knees, feet together, rotate your knees, clockwise 5 times, anti-clockwise 5 times. Come straight, feet together, come up on your toe, down, up on your toe, down, lift your heel one by one. Good. Now take your leg out. If you need support, you can hold a wall or a chair or anything. Rotate it clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now the other leg, clockwise, anti-clockwise. So these are the basic warm-ups that you need to do. Now let's start with the asanas. We'll be doing some standing postures first, and then some sitting postures, and postures with your stomach and lying on your back. So we first start with the standing postures. So basically Tadasana will help you correct your posture. So when you stand, you'd have noticed many of them, they either stand with the whole weight on one leg or the other way. You would be able to notice that when you look at their slippers, the way the slipper is more tense on any one particular region. So that can be corrected. See, that has a lot to do with your spinal alignment. So first we correct the posture. Stand straight, tuck your stomach in, hold your muscles tight, shoulders out, chest out, and stand straight. So this is the correct posture. I'll just show by correcting. Yes, exactly. Now slowly raise your hands up, hold your stomach in, pull your stomach in, but you should be able to breathe in, breathe out. Don't pull your stomach in a way that you're not able to breathe in. Relax your shoulder, stomach in, hold your muscles tight. If possible, come up on your toe and down. Once again, up on your toe and down. Up on your toe, stay there for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly come down. Put your hands down. So this was Tadasana. As you keep progressing, please increase the count limit from 3 to 5 or 10. You should be able to rest yourself on your feet, on your toes. Okay. Now the next is Vrikshasana. Vrikshasana is more to do a balancing posture where you balance your body. Coordination has to do, more to do with coordination. So you raise one leg. If you are a beginner, you can use the support of a wall or a chair, and if you cannot raise your leg to this level, maybe keep it here in the beginning. Okay, and then slowly progress. So we start with this and then raise it to this level, and if possible you can raise it this way. First keep your hands in Namaste posture, look straight, stay for some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come down. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down. So the main thing that you need to remember when you do these postures is your breathing. So when you come and stand in this posture, hold yourself. Remember to take normal breath. Don't hold your breath. You should take in normal breath, breathe in, breathe out. And if you want to increase your focus, your posture alignment, just look at any one particular point. Keep your focus at that point, you will be able to balance yourself better. These are some simple tips for being able to hold postures better. Okay, the next one we would do is Konasana. Konasana is a sideways bending. So spread your leg, hands out, bend your whole body towards the right. Doesn't matter to what level you are able to bend, even if it is this, it's fine, but do it, because respect your body. Your body's limit is what matters. So bend your body to the right, come back, breathe out and back. Once again, breathe out as you bend, stay for some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back, breathe in, breathe out, stay with your normal breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back and hands down. That was Konasana, which is very good for your sides. Now let's do the Padangushtasana, which is touching your feet. So put your hands up raised, bend forward and down. Try and touch the floor. You don't have to touch the floor if you're not able to. If it's difficult for you to hold this, you can keep a stool or a block and take the support, or you can keep your hands on your knees and look forward. This can be the first posture, beginner's posture. So this is for someone who is not able to bend. Okay, I wouldn't expect you to bend and couch like this, because that's not what we want. Our back should be straight and look straight. This is the first variation. If this is comfortable, bend down and look down. Continue with your breathing. Now slowly come back, hands on your knees. Push yourself straight and come back. So certain things which you should avoid is trying to put your head down. Do not arch yourself. Don't arch yourself, because it's not what you want to achieve. You want to strengthen your spine. You need to lengthen it. So keep it straight and bend forward. Like how you flap a book, it should be that way. So straight, bend forward and bend down from here, where you feel the pull here in this part of your body. Okay, you should feel the pull here, and slowly to your legs and come back. Now let's do some sitting postures. Okay, seated postures. Yeah. Pocket it, so it's fine. So there are many who find it difficult to sit this way. So whatever you're comfortable, even if your leg is a little in front, or if it's this way, some of them will be able to only keep their knees to this level. Doesn't matter, whatever you're comfortable, just do that. If you need a support in the beginning, you can lean against the wall and then do it. So hold both your This is what I had mentioned about the exercise for your menstrual cramps and during periods. This is a very good hip opening exercise. So hold both your toes together and keep moving your legs like how a butterfly flies, the flutter of the wings. So back straight and keep continuing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So initially, even if it is light, it's okay, but your motive should be so that you're able to touch the floor with each beat of the posture. So continue this. You can do this for as much as 20, 40, 60, whatever you can. There's no limit. It's good for you. Your back should be straight. Keep your back straight. Good. Okay. So the next one is Janu Shirasasana. This is also a very good posture for ladies especially. So one leg is stretched, the other leg is near your knee. Put your hands up, your back straight, lean forward. So you can hold your leg here, or if you can hold your toe, you can hold your toe. That's up to you. Depends on your flexibility. Hold your leg and try and pull yourself in front. So keep your chin in front. What happens when you bend your head is you will again couch. So keep your chin in front, pull yourself in front. Pull yourself. Keep pulling yourself as much as you can and breathe normally. Breathe in, breathe out. So you will notice that it relaxes, pulls your stomach in and lets it out. So this is an exercise for your internal organs. Stay in that posture for a while. Focus only on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And come back. Put your hands up and down. Now the same thing to the other side. Stretch your leg, hands up, back straight, bend forward, adjust your body, focus on your toe, chin up and straight. Breathe in, breathe out. So advanced version, you could even hold your toe and bring your whole leg, your whole head towards your knee. This is called Janu Shirasasana. So Janu is your knee and Shiras is your head, touching your head towards your knee. Now come back. As I told you, do not bother about the level to which you are able to bend. As long as you have given it a start, that is fine. And do not make your asanas difficult for you. You should feel more relaxed. Your breathing should be more relaxed. You should feel good doing it. That's the whole aim of doing yoga. Now back straight. This is Paschimottanasana. Put your hands up, back straight, bend forward and try and bring your head towards your knee. So beginners, even this is fine. Do not do this. Our motive is not to touch the head to the knee, but you have to strengthen your lower back. It's more a strengthening exercise for your back. So keep your back straight, pull yourself, put your chin in front, pull yourself. Pull your stomach in and then pull your whole body in front. Keep looking straight. Stay in this posture for some time. 1, 2, 3. You can go up to a count of 10 and relax. Hands up and come back. Okay, so I think this would do for the seated postures. Now let's do the other variation on the knee. So we'll do the Marjariyasana or the cow cat pose. Make sure your feet is slightly apart and your hands are in line with your feet. It should not be in front or at the back, but in a straight line. Okay, now bend your whole back and look up. Pull yourself in and arch your back. So when you do this, you breathe in. When you do this, you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. So this is very good to give you relief from stress, anxiety, and all those things. The next one is stretch your right leg back, stretch it straight, keep it straight, point your toe, stay like that, look straight, bring it back, the other leg, point your toe, bring it back. Good. Now we do a Shashankasana, which is the head tilting posture. So this will help you increase your blood flow to your head. We are all the time in a standing posture where the blood flow is happening only in one direction. So once in a while we need to do some inversion postures so that the blood flow happens in the opposite direction also. So this is Shashankasana or rabbit pose. Put your hands up, bend down, you can take the support of your hands, bend down, put your head down, breathe normally, focus on your breath and stay. Your focus should be only on your breath. Slow, deep breathing. Slowly put your head up and come back. Please do these things very slowly. Don't get up in a hurry. Do it in a slow way. Okay. Next is Ushtrasana or the camel pose. So this is a beginner's pose. Keep your hands on your hips and then bend back. Open up your chest and bend back. If you can hold your toe, hold your heel, you can even do this. So the points to remember is your chest is open and you're pushing your hip forward. Okay? Keep those things in mind. Hip forward and your neck is down. Continue breathing in that posture and slowly come back. The next one is Balasana. This is very, very good for stress relief. When you feel stressed, tensed, or even during your periods, just sit straight, hands up, put your whole body in front and relax. Continue breathing in a slow manner. And come back. Hands down.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure that our students have gained essential insights from our conversation. That concludes part 1 of our session with Ms. Jothy Manoj. This session was brought to you by the Student Ministry of Health and Hygiene, M.O.P. SANSAD 2025-26.